Hi everybody, Wendy Elizabeth Lambert here, your image consultant. Because image is really the way we perceive ourselves, and for the most part it really is about the way other people perceive ourselves. So I dropped off my daughter at school just now, and she was sitting in the car for a little bit, and we were just chatting before she was getting ready to jump out of the car and start her day off at school. And she was saying to me, "Mommy, Mrs. Van Zyl, which is one of her teachers from school, tested me to play in the girls' soccer team." And I was like, wow, that's great. Now I know my daughter's not the athletic type because she just isn't. But anyway, I was listening because she was telling me the story, and she said, and she tested me and I was kicking the ball, and she told me exactly where I needed to kick the ball, and I did that and I actually got it right. So I was like, wow, Lola, that's just really amazing. I'm really impressed with that. And she's like, so Mrs. Van Zyl said to me that I should go play for the girls' soccer team. And I'm like, that's great. Would you like to do that? She's like, yeah, but the thing is, when Mrs. Van Zyl said to me that I should go play for the girls' soccer team, the boys laughed at me. So I was like, does that bother you? And then she said to me that, it's not so much about the soccer, Mommy. Like, if I want to do or play soccer, I can do that. I just don't like it when people laugh at me. And it just really made me think that, our image is built from the feedback we get from other people in terms of society, how we interact with other people, the way they perceive us, and the way we present ourselves, obviously. And already it starts that young, at the age, she's only 8 years old now. At the age of 8, she feels very conscious about the fact that people are laughing at her and that she doesn't like that. And I had a conversation with my daughter, and I said to her, Lola, let me just share some truth with you. Like, if there is something that you want to do in this world, it doesn't matter what it is, you can do whatever you want to do. Like, do not be bothered by the fact that there will be people laughing at you or pointing fingers, because we all go through that stage, we all go through that phase, but we shouldn't let that deter us. And I think the same goes for even now, as a woman stepping out into business. We're always conscious about what it is that other people are thinking, what it is that other people are saying. And I just really want to encourage anyone and absolutely everyone out there that if you are going through a phase or through a stage where you really want to just put yourself out there and you really want to do something, just go ahead and do it. Like, don't be perturbed about what people will be saying, whether people will be pointing fingers at you or they'll be making jokes about it. You know in your heart what it is that you want to do. You know in your heart what it is that you love and that you're passionate about. And I said the same thing to my daughter. I said, whether you want to do art, whether you want to do ballet, whether you want to play soccer one day, somebody will have something to say about it. So just go out and just do the thing that you love. Like, that is the most important thing. And I think we know that message has been reiterated over and over and over and over again, but sometimes it just doesn't sink in. And I think the value of this conversation this morning that I had with my daughter, for me more than anyone else, is that I need to take my own advice, saying to my daughter that just go out, be brave, do whatever it is that you want to do, and don't be perturbed about what other people are thinking or saying. Whether there's boys laughing, somebody will always be laughing. I went through this as an adult not so long ago. I attended training at the office because I'm still holding down a full-time job at the moment. So I was attending training at the office, and it was for business writing skills, right? And so we were sitting in the training room, and we had different sections within the training room itself. So we were sitting like four at a table, so they were like different groups. And at one point we needed to raise our hands and explain, why we think that particular answer is the correct answer. So I raised my hand, and I speak up like I normally do. And guess what? At this age, after I gave my answer, and the training facilitator said to me, yeah, that is correct, but there's also another way of thinking about it, or like the way you stated it was in passive way. And I had a guy that was sitting at the next group, and he went like, wah, wah, wah. And I looked at this guy. Obviously, I ignored him, but in my mind, I was saying to myself, wow, like for somebody at your age and at your level, like this is not the kind of behavior that we should be dealing with. But that is exactly what happens. Like, it doesn't matter how old we get, it doesn't matter what life experiences we've had, and it doesn't matter what level people has achieved in their professions. If they're bullies, they're bullies. If they're going to be laughing at you because they think your idea is silly, whether it's a CFO, senior manager, executive, if that is their personality type, then they'll be doing it. And I just thought to myself, wow, that's really sad for a grown-up to act like that. I mean, this is a big man. Like, I'm a petite woman. I'm like 1.57 centimeters short or tall, whichever way you want to look at it. This guy is at least 3 times my size. And just the fact that he felt intimidated by the fact that I always constantly speak up and answer or speak my views. He didn't once do that. But in the event when I did speak up again, and I don't know, maybe he was getting a bit tired of my voice, his problem, not really mine, he did that reaction. And it shows that we just need to go out and do what we do best, with love, with passion, with dedication and motivation. And the ones that will be laughing, sitting at the sideline and pointing, well, 10 years from now, they'll still be sitting at the sideline pointing fingers and laughing. I hope that was of inspiration to whoever's going to come across this video. And yeah, I need to hop out now so I can go catch the train. So I hope you guys have an awesome day. Wendy Elizabeth signing off. Fantastic. Thank you.